Hi, second graders. It's time to grab your big envelope with your mystery project for this Friday, September 11th, your pencil and your glue stick. Let's see what's inside. Oh, so awesome. We have our blue paper, a third of a green sheet, a black tree, and several colorful pieces of paper. Let me show you what we're going to do next. We are going to be making a Kandinsky inspired art piece. So one of the first things that you want to do is you want to put your paper portrait style, not landscape. It's going to go up and down. Sometimes this is called hot dog, not hamburger. And then our green piece of paper is going to become like a rolling hill for where our tree will be. So we want to leave one side perfectly straight and flat, and then we're going to create sort of a rolling hill with our scissors. Perfect. Once we get that, we're going to get our glue stick out, and we're going to add our glue to the back, just around the perimeter. That means the outside is fine. You don't really need to put much in the middle. If you put any, a little bit's okay. And then we're going to line this up with the sides of our paper and glue it down. Oh, that looks so good. So we've got our background and the bottom, the grass of our picture. Next, you're going to take your tree, and if you don't like yours or you want to adjust it, you can add a few different branches or things like that. And we're actually not going to glue our tree down quite yet because what we're going to do is we're going to be creating some concentric circles with these pieces of paper. What we want to try to do is make sure that these circles are really contrasting. So for example, red and pink, these are kind of hard to see next to each other because they're the similar shade. They're both red in the reddish color scheme, and they're both warm colors. But if I were to stick this blue piece of paper in between them, now you can see there's a warm color, a cool color, and a warm color again. And you can see the difference in those shades very well. We're going to be reusing these multiple times, so make sure that when you cut circles that you're using just the edge. We wouldn't want to cut a circle straight in the middle. So let's make a circle together. So you can use your pencil. Remember, these are not intended to be perfect circles. They're almost sometimes more like ovals. I'm going to draw a circle right here. You don't have to use your pencil to do it if you feel comfortable just cutting. You can try it that way too. But I drew mine because I wanted to make sure that it looks good for our example sample here. So I'm going to cut around and make a circle now. All right, so that's going to be one of my leaves around my tree. The next color I want to do is one that is going to contrast. I really like this striped one. So I'm going to see if I can get that to be the next circle in. Okay, well, I'm using this as like my guide. I know that it has to be smaller than that circle. So I'm gonna put this right on top here, and I'm gonna take my pencil and I'm gonna guess that that is about the size that I want. I'm gonna take my scissors and I'm gonna very carefully cut around here. And again, mine are turning out a little bit more oval, and that's okay. They don't have to be perfectly circular. See a couple little pencil marks that I'm just going to get rid of. Okay, now for the moment of truth, let's see, does it fit perfectly inside? Yes, it does. It fits very well. You can see the border of the first circle all the way around. Okay, now I want to get another contrasting color. I think maybe this time I'm actually going to use some green. Even though it's a cool color like the blue, I still think it's going to pop pretty well. So I'm just going to eyeball this one and see. I think that this is going to be the right circle. Eyeballing it means I'm just going to take a guess. I'm not using my pencil to make a line first. And nope, it's a little too big. Guess what? I can very easily cut that a little bit smaller. So I'm going to take my scissors, come back in, Shave off a little bit more around the edges. Now let's check. Oh yes, this time you can see the blue all the way around. So that's just what we want. So then I'm going to add that first circle on top of my other circle. Then I'm going to add those 2 circles, making sure there's lots of glue on the back, to that other circle. And we have now added the 3 circles, which makes it like a final product. And if I wanted to, this outer circle is kind of big. I could trim it up a little bit like this and make it a tiny bit smaller. Oh boy, this is looking really good. And then these are going to become our leaves. So I've already prepped a few others. Some of them are much larger. The reason I didn't glue my tree down yet is I really like the look of some of these going underneath and then the look of some of them going over. I think that that looks super cool. And so we want to make sure that we have a wide variety of sizes and colors and different shapes. So we've got quite a few there. I think that I will add a few more once that I've decided, okay, I put these ones down. It looks like I need a few more. I can go back in and I can add a couple more. It doesn't look like I have too many of these purple colors. I'm gonna add another big one. It might take you a while to do all the cutting on this, and that's totally okay. We assigned this project to last for almost an hour today. We're not gonna be on Zoom or having you watch videos the entire time, but you can work independently on it. All right, let's make that one a little bit smaller. Oh yeah, that one's much better. And then I think I'm gonna do maybe this blue for the inside circle. And there is another lesson today on our clickable doc for you guys to view so that you can do another Kandinsky inspired art piece with some supplies that you probably have at home. Okay, here we go. I got another one. Oh, these look so great. Okay, I'm gonna make as many as I can using the rest of the scraps, but right now I feel ready to start gluing it all together. So I'm gonna start by gluing the back of my tree first, the base. And I'm actually gonna go like this and just glue the tree. And then remember, I really liked that look of gluing a few of these underneath. So I'm gonna do just 2 of them underneath. 1, and this one up here. 2. I think they look really cool when the branch is on top. And now I'm gonna go through and I'm gonna glue the rest of my branch so that there's a little depth and variety. And you see I got a little glue stick here. Don't worry, this is the kind of glue that dries clear. I mean, of course, we don't want to glue all over the place, but we think it'll look good even if there are a few glue spots around your page. Making sure that we get glue right on here. And of course, when we're done, we always cap our glue stick. And these are not true Kandinsky colors because he used really, really bold colors, but we thought these patterns were fun and it's good cutting practice for you guys. Let's get another one glued on right here. Wow, that looks great. I can't wait to see yours. This is definitely the final product. If you wanted to, you could even add a few more or some kind of floating down to the ground since it's almost fall. All right, have a great day. Good luck making your tree.